To everyone, today it's another review for the files that I'm going to choose which will be season 6. It doesn't matter which season anyways, because these files are created for different seasons, season 4, 3 and things like that, as I remember. The files are called Titan Stack or SCFMT, yeah, and one of the developers is called Betox, and he released the sources, so the files are free to develop, redevelop, remake or whatever. So let's go. Data file, data folder, like the usual. You got everything you need here: command server, connect member load. Here you just have to put only your name, that's it. You don't need to put all this stuff. Yeah, terrains, shops are here, all of them. Monsters, like the usual configurations. MISC, yeah, 380 options, well, harmony options, chaos probability, what items you get from the chaos card. Messages, can rename a lot of things here and change. We got here the basic configs on lang, like move list and things like that. Gate settings, I never changed this stuff. Events of course. Here you got more events you can add on the event on the server if they are enabled. I mean those events here, they have to be enabled mostly. And then you just put like 9 is swamp event and the time and everything. And yeah, and the rest are normal basic events. Then we got bugs, we have here bugs, and you can play with these files really well. Cash shop is here, the list of the basic, but it is not usable, I think. It's just for, I don't know, it's required so their files should run, or else you might get an error that something is missing. Game server file, let's start from VIP. So you see here we got VIP config, you can add VIP, enable VIP server. This and this file are both the same, exact the same, but the config is kind of different. You see here it's increment zen by formula, zen reset times reset zen, and it's the same thing here. So it's the same file, just differently coded differently. And you can, yeah, resetting configuration. PvP system, you can enable PvP on the server, on the current server you're configured right now. This is for the game server, the main server. News system, GM system with real GM commands, extra experience on specific maps. Yeah, custom things like connection. Here you can change the text, so welcoming, enable text and other things. Antihack system, like so you don't let people stay away from keyboard. And this is same with this one. This is a custom thing. I don't think we should have to change it. And yeah, that's a game server. Same thing on the game server custom. And we are here with the custom configs, which is the most thing I love about these files. You have a lot of configs. So I can enable more warehouses here. You have a VIP bug. You have a spawn monster config if you want to put. You have a ranking config here to save in database, and then you can retrieve it on your website. You got quest config if you want to. I mean, you don't need this one actually, because you got this here, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. PC point, when you click D, there's like cash shop, it says PC point, and you just click it and there are some items to buy with credits or points or whatever you got. Marry, can marry people. Gen system configs, custom quests, like I said, you get here, and code your custom quest. You can Google exactly this file plus txt, and there are also some requests which are coded by other people. Yeah, command, you can fix here stuff which are like can't hit same team, can this, can that, and yeah, configure just basic stuff here also, like a reset, guild reset requirement. If you need someone something in order to reset your guild, reset what? I mean, reset the maybe delete the guild or something like that. Delete it or reset the members, kill them, like delete them from the list. One member requirement. Yeah, so there are many configs that I don't even use or use myself, but there are many configs that are perfectly nice to have. Commands, there's so many commands here, but mostly those are the custom ones. Character balancing and points per level, maximum stats, blacklist. If you wanna have someone in blacklist, just put his name, blah blah blah. Skills balancing, like for every letter, every character, you can change his skill damage and everything. You can balance things out. And then bots, like bots, put bots in game, stores, buff bots and things like that. This is a cash shop thing, so 512 to 1147, which will be exactly here. Yeah, you can edit this with some editor if you have, or manually, which I don't recommend, but I recommend if you want to know what you're doing. And yeah, that's category. You can change the text, package, items, products, and whatever else. That's a PC point, and you can enable it. If you put 0 here, it's gonna be for people, also for players, and not only for GM. And you can gain points after killing mobs, whatever configs you have here, what it should have in the PC point. Your feedback again. Items, you can enable, disable items that yeah, for example here it says if you can trade things between players, for example, if there should be a limit, maximum plus item option, if an excellent item or item with harmony should have an extra action option, if that's allowed, enabled. So there are things, a lot of things here you can do. And socket items, you can list which items you should also use with socket. That's also possible. And you can configuration the socket options here, and that's our socket options. Chaos machine, of course, configurations for raids and combining things, and of course the greatest, yeah, config I like for custom option drops. Configs for events, like I said, you got all these events here. You can config slowly and like publish them, like make an event every month and enable it from here, and then disable it, and you can do a lot of things here. You have so many options and features. That's events, where you can configure exactly here. Blue event is this, and mobs here, mob number 8, 130 45 coordinates, how many mobs? 15. Easy stuff. The custom quest, like I said before, and yeah, we got here some Titan stage crystal update config, which you can try to use. I don't use it personally, but you can try it. And yeah, it has these options here, these kind of configurations. It has some protection also, that's why it's extra crystal edition update. Custom jewels, custom wings, VIP shop if you have. Yeah, these files are really easy to configure and easy to edit. maybe the cache up is gonna be tough, but the rest are easy, and I included on my video the files, link and everything, and you can use these files for a stable server, long-term server. You can attach any anti-hack to it, literally any anti-hack, because the files are not packed, the client is not really packed, the mainx and everything is unpacked, released with custom configs also on the client side. Like, let's check here, like yeah, for example, camera, skybox, day night, fog effect, we got items, you know, to load the items, glow and everything, and yeah, more add-ons. Like I said, these files are perfectly nice, I like them. And there are some people who are questioning about these items, these tier 2 items, and as you see, you can also use these items like Hegatone, Hades, Silk, for Silk, Morals, whatever. So these items are also here, but they are not, they cannot drop from somewhere. I think they can be purchased and manually, and admin will add them, but I'm not sure. Maybe there's a way to add them from drops. I think there should be a way, which I didn't try yet. And yeah, you can enable sockets on it, or even any other options. Make it excellent. Put socket option, put action option, put normal option, excellent options, and yeah, you can have fun with these files. I recommend them for, like I said, stability, long term, and if you have programming language experiences, like you can program, code things, and they're the source files, they're all already out there. Just download them and work with them, and yeah, I recommend them. I mean, I use them mostly, and I recommend them mostly to everyone else. Yeah, because the configs are the most important thing in game. Because if you cannot config something in game, then there's no easy way. You have to struggle and find another way to fix things and configure things, like change experience, change or add a custom experience, custom zen, and you don't want to mess around coding and recompiling. So you have to find a good version, updatable version that's somewhere repacked on the website formradio.com, or I don't know, anywhere else you think you can find MuOnline files. Alright, that's my video, and good luck to you. See you on the next video. Click.